What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Indie Gaming. I'm Dad.
And I'm Ethan.
We are back. It is episode 2 of WWE 2K23 MyGM mode. Little brand supremacy, little SmackDown versus Raw. Tyler Breeze representing Raw.
And Xavier Woods representing SmackDown.
We are on. It is go time. A little brand supremacy, little matchup. Dad versus Ethan. If you guys did not check out the draft, it was episode 1. Go back, check it out. We had a nice draft between the two of us. We went pretty deep in it, man. A couple rounds. We're looking forward to it, guys. But today, we're going to be kicking things off. We do not know what the first PLE, the first Premium Live event is. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be playing the weeks leading up to that. So we're looking forward to it. So let's get into it.
Let's go. Xavier, good talking to you. Just checking in to make sure SmackDown is ready for the new season. Feeling confident?
All right, man. So Xavier Woods, Team SmackDown is up first. What are you thinking?
I'm confident. I was born for this.
All right. Confidence. All right. Expecting big things from SmackDown this season. Make sure it's an amazing show. All right, guys. Again, if you didn't check out the draft, go back, check it out. But as of right now, Ethan is going to be crowning his champions of the blue brand. What are you thinking, man?
He deserves it.
Cody Rhodes starting off the Universal Champ. I like it. I like it. Also, anybody that doesn't know, you get a plus 10 popularity for when you are crowned the champion. So Ethan he got 8 women in the draft. A lot of good options here. What are you thinking?
Bianca the EST.
All right, and new women's champion of Friday Night SmackDown, Bianca Belair. Let's go. All right, so Wrestlemania Backlash is our first premium live event, so we're going to keep an eye on that. 4 weeks till the PLE.
So my first match is going to be Cody versus
Ooh, you only have 2 bad guys.
Blonde.
Okay.
And we're still strong for the title match.
Ooh, all right, starting things big.
And then Dakota.
Okay, I like it.
Starting everything for big. Have nice matches. Then we're going to have a tag team match.
Okay.
Ricochet and Vaughn.
I like
versus Sammy and...
Might have to go get another bad guy.
True.
Alrighty.
I know.
You don't have much money for that.
I know.
All right, here we go. All right, guys, we're going to be playing, so as you see, it's show 1 of 25, and this is just the first season. So we're going to see how many seasons it's going to take for us to get our 10 Hall of Fame trophies to see who the true winner of this is. SmackDown is up first. Did you sign T-Bar?
Yes.
All right.
So I could have my Blonde and Ricochet versus Sammy and which would be perfect.
Okay.
Title, and then
Guys, comment down below who you're going to be going for in this series, Team SmackDown or Team Raw. And again, if you did not check out the draft, go back. You can see how the draft went, see who got taken, and who's going to be representing what brand. Comment down below. Give us a thumbs up. Got a long series ahead. Let's go.
so we're gonna have Raquel versus Alexa Bliss.
Okay. I like it.
Then we're gonna have actually a role change with Randy Orton.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have a.
Gonna make the Viper bad. I like it.
Then I'm gonna see if and then I'm gonna have a charity with Drew.
Okay.
Then to get this popularity up, I'm gonna do Damian Priest, and that's my show.
I like it. All right, week number 1 is in the books for Ethan on Team SmackDown. Team Raw. It's time for a new season, a new start. Let's see what Raw. I want to see Raw doing better than SmackDown this year. Let's go. That is the plan. Not a problem. I plan to destroy them. Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze. Let's go. Raw will be at the top of the ratings. All right, guys. As you see, my superstars for the Raw brand. We're gonna be crowning our champions.
I think you should do Edge because he's a specialist and he can go against anyone.
That's a good option.
Or
I have five women. All right, here's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be giving Rhea Ripley the Raw Women's Champion to start the series.
Like, what? You have so much confidence. Why are you gonna make? You said you're gonna make Indy a champ.
She'll get her time. She'll get her time. As for my main Raw champion, I am going to put the belt on the Rated R superstar, Edge. Let's go. All right, guys. Booking my first week of this show. We are 4 weeks out from WrestleMania Backlash. I have just over $379,000. Looking at the free agents, there are some big names here, but I like what I have for right now, so I'm gonna hold off on that. Also, just looking at my power cards, I do have the This Is War. You get 3 randomly selected superstars on the opposing brand on SmackDown. They cannot compete next week. And this is Tyler Breeze's card. It is the Quick Recovery. All my superstars, all of them, get automatically 20 plus in their stamina, which will come in handy down the road. As for now, we are going to book the first show. We are going to be starting things off. Starting off big. We're going to have Edge defending his title against Finn Balor. 1-on-1 for the Raw WWE Championship. We are going to be... You want to start high and end high, right? So
yeah.
we're going to be starting things off non-title action. It's going to be Rhea. I think I want to turn Charlotte good. But as for now, she's going to have non-title action against Indy. We're going to see what happens. Maybe a rivalry will start. As you see, she's a bruiser versus specialist, so maybe a rivalry will start. If not, I have a backup plan. All right, next, guys, we're going to be having some tag team action for the tag team titles. It is going to be Santos Escobar and Cruz del Toro defending against... Wow, Chad and Otis are both bad. I have a lot of bad. You know what? I'm putting the Mysterios together. I am going to put the Mysterios together. They're both good. I'm going to have them. That'll be an amazing matchup. A lot of luchador there. Tag team titles on the line. Dom's good in my universe, in my GM mode. And then finally, we are going to be having... Wait, he's a bruiser. He's a giant. See, that's the one thing I don't like about the classes. I think Cena versus Gunther would be a great match. I just don't know how it would fare, a bruiser versus a giant. So, I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do, guys, is... You know what? I'm going to see how it fares. I'm going to see what happens. If I don't get a good rating, then I'm not going to get a good rating. I could put it for the the United States title, but I'm not going to do that just yet in case I do not get a good rating from that. So we're going to continue. We're going to try to get some fans here. Who's the best on the mic? Roxanne and Otis. We're going to give it to Roxanne. And then we're going to try to get some money. And we're going to do that for Otis. So, all right, guys, that is going to be my week number 1. Let's see how it goes.
All right, guys, let's see who wins. Cody versus Brock.
Cody versus Braun. Title on the line. Braun Breaker. New champ. New champ. Alrighty. That is a huge way to start this GM mode and Friday Night SmackDown. Randy Orton's going to turn bad on us. We got a little nice action here. Raquel versus Alexa Bliss. Count it. 1, 2, 3. Raquel picks up the victory in disappointing fashion. Drew McIntyre is going to bring in some fans. Tag team titles on the line. SmackDown titles are on the line. And Sami Zayn and T-Bar with an upset there. New champs. Damian Priest going to get a little popularity in your main event of Friday Night SmackDown. Call it, man.
Bianca.
New champ. Wow. Huge upsets. Week number 1 of SmackDown. Xavier Woods. A lot of upsets there. Braun Breaker and Dakota Kai. New champs. All right, guys. Rhea Ripley, Indy Hartwell. Non-title action. Could Indy pick up a win over the champ? She does not. Rhea wins. Disappointing. We do get a rivalry started there. Let's see here. Role change. Charlotte's going to be good. I like that. Alrighty. Titles on the line. Raw tag team titles. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. The Mysterios pick up the win. No rivalry started, but we have new tag team champs. Roxanne's going to bring in some fans for us. Alrighty. There's a rivalry here. I like it. I like it. Cena and Gunther. Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3.
Imagine it's dull.
Cena picks up a nice win. Mediocre. I think we could lead to something good at the PLE. Alrighty, Otis brings in some money but loses popularity.
He loses more pop than bottom money. Like.
Alright, guys. WWE title on the line. Edge defends against Finn Balor. There was an upset on Friday Night SmackDown. What's going to happen here on Raw? And still champ. Edge picks up the win. No rivalry started. Let's see how we did the end of week number 1 for us. All right, solid showing. Here we go. Looking at this for the first time.
And 42.
Alrighty. Ethan brought in 43,000 fans and $42,000. I like this here. It doesn't tell us who's in the lead right now. And for the Raw brand, brought in 37,000 fans, $51,000. So Ethan should be up week number 1.
Yeah.
He is. And look at that. A new picture. 2 new champs here. For Xavier Woods leading us with the blue brand. All right, guys. Week number 2 is set for Raw. We're going to have another tag team title match. We're going to run it back. I signed Apollo Crews to bring him over to Raw. He's going to be hopefully getting a rivalry with Chad Gable. I also brought in Carmella to Monday Night Raw. We're going to see how her and Charlotte fare in a nice one-on-one match. Main event, we're going to be continuing this rivalry. John Cena versus Gunther for the United States title. As for my promos, we're going to be having Rhea call out Indy about their match last week. Roxanne's going to have a promo regarding hopefully getting some fans. And Edge is going to be calling out Finn Balor. As week number 2 SmackDown, the card is booked. Ethan has here. We got Braun Breaker and Cody Rhodes running it back. Non-title action to start the show. Alexa Bliss is going to get a rematch against Raquel Rodriguez. Mid-card matchup. Intercontinental title on the line. Randy Orton against Drew McIntyre. And in the main event, non-title action. Dakota Kai against Bianca Belair. As for the promos, we got Sami Zayn with a charity to get some fans. Zelina Vega also, Queen Zelina, to get some fans. And Ricochet, hopefully, to get his popularity up. Week number 2, SmackDown. Here we go. Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes, non-title action. Braun Breaker picks up the win. The rivalry does grow. All right, man, you want to call it?
Okay. Sammy with a ding 5.
All right. Sami Zayn gets 5,000 fans. Little rivalry here.
Alexa Bliss, she wanted it. She got it.
And she picks up the W. Rivalry going there. Alexa Bliss and Raquel Rodriguez. I like that. Queen Zelina is going to bring in some fans. Here you go, man. Intercontinental title on the line. Call it.
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, new Intercontinental title, or new champion. 3 stars. Ricochet is going to have a promo. Going to get some popularity there. And rivalry action, non-title match. The new champion Dakota Kai is going to get pinned by Bianca Belair. All right, guys, let's go over to Monday Night Raw here. Tag team titles on the line. The Mysterios picked up the win last week, and this time they're going to retain the titles. A rivalry does grow there with Escobar and Del Toro. Alrighty, we got level 2 rivalry here. Rhea Ripley and Indy Hartwell. I like how that's going to go. Welcome, new to the Raw brand, Apollo Crews going to go one-on-one against Chad Gable. And he's going to pick up the W in his debut match for Monday Night Raw in disappointing fashion. Roxanne Perez going to get some popularity. New to the Raw brand, Carmella against Charlotte in their first matchup of the series. And Carmella's going to pick up the win. Alrighty, that's going to also create a rivalry here. Here we go. Edge is going to call off Finn Balor after their match last week, and that does start a rivalry. Love to see it. And in the main event of Monday Night Raw, John Cena against Gunther for the United States title. 1, 2, 3. New champion, Gunther. Level 2 rivalry. What a show.
Good match.
All right, man. Good card, dude. Good card. Let's see how we did. Alrighty. 40,000 fans brought into SmackDown, over $50,000. Looking at some tweets here on the right. Alexa Bliss. I'm so sorry for the fans. It was such a one-sided match against Raquel. I wish he was better too. Decent enough promo by Ricochet. Cody, I'm sorry I let everyone down. I promise I'll do better. Alrighty. And how did Monday Night Raw do? Raw's going to bring in 37,000 fans and bring in $64,000. Absolutely, crowd loves Charlotte. Gunther gets payback on Cena. Finn Balor, keep running your mouth edge. Alrighty. Alright, guys, rivalries are starting to pick up. We're heading into week number 3. Raw's going to pick up a card, a power card, Injury Rehab 3. That'll come in handy, hopefully, if anyone does get injured. After 2 weeks, as you see here, Xavier Woods, Team SmackDown, is leading the way by just over 9,000 fans. And here we go, guys. Week number 3, we're in San Francisco, California. SmackDown is up.
Okay. Just a reminder, try to ensure that your opening match and your main event match are both stronger than the mid-card match next to them.
Okay.
The crowd wants to see a show that starts high and ends on high. Good old San Francisco. Time to give my adoring fans what they want. I better be on the card tonight, or they'll be...
Whoop! To pay. Alrighty.
Thanks for the rematch against Raquel.
Alright, guys. We are 2 weeks away from WrestleMania Backlash. 2 more shows to book in this episode. Guys, comment down below who you think is going to be in the lead going at the end of this episode, going into the pay-per-view, into the premium live event. Lesnar is still a free agent. Big E's a new face to see. Solo is also a new face to see. Rick Books. Yo, I might grab him. I gotta see what my money situation's at.
Opener match. Cody Rhodes versus Braun Breaker for the title. Mid-card. Ricochet and Braun versus T-Bar and Sammy for the title. And then the other mid-card, Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre for the title. And our main event match, Dakota versus Bianca for the title.
Alrighty, and you got a couple promos here. Charity for Alexa Bliss. Damian Priest advertising, and as well as Queen Zelina. Alright, so Ethan has a lot of titles on the line here. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so as we see here, Gunther has a stand-up of below 40. So he might get injured if we continue to have him wrestle. Alrighty. Alright. Gable's unhappy with how the last match went against Apollo Crews. He wants a rematch in the next 2 weeks. Absolutely. Let's go. Alright, guys. Week number 3 Raw is booked. We're going to be starting things off in a normal one-on-one match. It is going to be Edge against Santos Escobar with a little run-in from Finn Balor. Is going to attack Edge. See what plays out there. Chad Gable is promised a rematch against Apollo Crews within 2 weeks. He's going to get it tonight in one-on-one action. Charlotte and Carmella. Last week, Carmella picked up the victory. They're going to run it back this week and see what happens. And as for Commissioner Goal per Triple H, he wants a backstage brawl this week. And leading up to this, based on week 1, Rhea Ripley and Indy Hartwell, Rhea picked up the win. Last week was their call-out promo. Heated up the rivalry a little bit. This week, we're going to be ending Monday Night Raw in a backstage brawl. Those two are just going to have at it. And let's see what happens. We're going to have a call-out between John Cena and Gunther. Hopefully increase their rivalry. And Liv Morgan's going to try to get us some fans, having a charity event. And Rey Mysterio is going to have a self-promo, hopefully to boost his popularity. SmackDown, week number 3. Here we go, man.
I think it's going to be Cody's time, right here and right now.
Alrighty, let's go. Title on the line. Just to kick off SmackDown. Still champ. Braun Breaker. Level 3 rivalry. That's a good match, man. That's a good match. Alexa Bliss going to bring in some fans for you. Tag team titles on the line. Here we go.
Come on, let's go Ricochet and Braun.
New champs. There you go. Nice rivalry going there. Ricochet and Braun. They might have to run it back at Backlash. Got some money. Alrighty, Intercontinental Champion Randy Orton defends against Drew, and we have a new champion, Drew McIntyre.
Wait, if this
Here we go.
Still champ, new champ, new champ. Then we'll have still champ probably if this goes in an order.
Alright, guys, in the main event of SmackDown, title on the line.
Bianca.
Still champ. Dakota Kai defeated Bianca twice in a 4-star main event match for Friday Night SmackDown. Alright, guys. Opener here for Monday Night Raw, week number 3. Edge against Santos Escobar. Really just playing this for the run-in by Finn Balor. And 1, 2, 3. And even though Finn Balor does have the run-in, Edge still picks up the victory in a mediocre match. John Cena and Gunther go to a level 3 rivalry. Love to see that. Rivalry match, rematch from last week. And this time, once again, Apollo Crews picks up the W. Rivalry grows. Liv Morgan going to get us some fans for Raw. Charlotte Flair and Carmella in a rematch from last week. And this time, Charlotte's going to pick up the win in a mediocre fashion. Rey Mysterio going to get some popularity. Love to see that. And finally, in the main event of Monday Night Raw, as this rivalry continues to grow, they're going to have that in a backstage brawl. 1, 2, 3. And once again, Rhea Ripley is going to take the W against Indy Hartwell. All right, guys, looking at the ratings here for week number 3. As you see, man, it looks like SmackDown wiped the floor with us. It looks like Ethan, Xavier Woods, taking care of business here. Let's go. Got 57,000 fans. Wow, we got a lot of money brought in. That's good. And Raw brought in 44,000. And we lost money. What are we doing? All right. You know what? The backstage brawl did cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
It cost a lot of money. So. Oh, I got a new one. Veto Champ. Blocking opposing brand the champions for the next week's show. Alrighty. You got a free arena booking. So that's good. Alright, guys. The end of week number 3. One more week to go in this video. And SmackDown is on top. Just over by 11,000 fans. Last week of this video, we were in Cincinnati, Ohio for Monday Night Raw. Charlotte Flair, she's been talking to Hartwell a lot. They want to team up. You know what? I got an idea of how we're going to do this for the last week before Backlash. I am going to put them in a tag team match. Let's see. Edge, in fact, attacked him during his last fight. You're not going to stand for that? Absolutely. He wants a match for the next 3 weeks. Absolutely, he will. That is the plan, Edge. Love to see it. All right, guys. Last week, we're going to book it, and I'll see you then. All right, guys. It is week number 4. It is the go-home show for Monday Night Raw right before WrestleMania Backlash. We're going to be starting things off in tag team action. 2 rivalries against one another. It is Rhea Ripley and Carmella against Charlotte Flair and Indy Hartwell. Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar are going to go one-on-one action. Apollo Crews battles Otis one-on-one action. And there might be a little run in there by Chad Gable. And in the main event, 2 rivalries collide when John Cena and Edge team up to battle Gunther and Finn Balor in the main event. We got a couple charities going in here. Need to bring in some fans. We're down in the ratings. We are down in the ratings. So Dom, Del Toro, and Liv hopefully could bring in some fans for us. That is Monday Night Raw. Let's see what happens. SmackDown show is booked. Xavier Woods, Ethan, let's go. Take it away.
So, opener match, we have Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. No title on the line. And then we have a call-out. Bianca and Dakota to get the rivalry up. Then we have a level 1 rivalry with Alexa and Raquel. Then we have a charity with T-Ball. Then I'm trying to start a rivalry with Braun and Sammy. Then we have charity Ricochet. Then in a level 3 rivalry, we have Braun and Cody.
Alrighty, there it is. The go-home show for SmackDown. Let's see what happens. Home show for SmackDown. Non-title action. Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton. And Randy Orton's going to pick up the W there. Rivalry's going to grow here right before Backlash. Little call out there. Bianca wants her title back against Dakota. What do we got next? We got Alexa Bliss and Raquel Rodriguez. Rivalry matchup. Raquel's going to pick up the W there. We'll see if we see them at Backlash in a one-on-one match. T-Bar, a little charity, bringing some fans. Braun Strowman and Sami Zayn, one-on-one action. Sami Zayn's going to pick up the W. Well, I'm sure we're going to see a little tag team title action at Backlash with their teams. Speaking of that, Ricochet is going to promote that match, get some fans for the brand. And in non-title action in the go-home show, could Cody win? He does not. Once again, in a level 4 rivalry, that's going to be a banger at the Premium Live event. It is time for Monday Night Raw. Both rivalries are going to collide here when Carmella, Rhea Ripley team together to face Indy Hartwell and Charlotte Flair in a tag team action. And Charlotte and Indy are going to pick up the W. That is a huge win for them heading into the Premium Live event. Dom's going to bring in some fans for Raw. One-on-one action. Great luchador match here. Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar. And Santos Escobar is going to pick up the W in a mediocre fashion, but creating a rivalry between the two. What a match that is.
I'm just saying, I saw both of them with cruises.
They are, and it started a rivalry. So, you know what? Not bad at all. Cruz del Toro is going to bring in some fans for us as well. Mid-card action, Apollo Crews versus Otis. Little run in there by Chad Gable, if you see. And it doesn't matter, because Apollo Crews is going to pick up the W, unfortunately, in disappointing fashion. Liv Morgan going to bring in some fans. All right, guys, and in the main event of Monday Night Raw, Edge and John Cena team together to face Gunther and Finn Balor, when both of these separate teams are going to have their own matches at the Premium Live event for their respective titles. And the winner is Edge and John Cena in the go-home show, starting a rivalry. So we could maybe see what that leads to. And the final ratings for this on the road to Backlash are going to be SmackDown's going to bring in 53,000 fans, bringing in $69,000. And Raw brought in 54,000 fans, bringing in $59,000 for the final ratings of this episode, as Xavier Woods Team SmackDown with 1.194 million fans, $473,000, and Raw sitting at 1,183,000 fans, $424,000. So Tyler Breeze, Team Raw, just a little bit behind SmackDown by 11,000. But we're going to leave it right here. The next episode you see is going to be WWE Wrestlemania Backlash, when Team SmackDown versus Team Raw collide. And we'll see where we're at. These are the standings right now at the end of episode number 1. Guys, the next video is WWE Backlash. Hit the notification bell so you know when we post. Make sure you comment down below who you think is going to win this entire series.
Me.
As you see, Braun Breaker and Dakota Kai, the champions for Friday Night SmackDown, with Edge and Rhea Ripley leading the way for Monday Night Raw. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below. Hit us, subscribe. We're on the road to 50. A little milestone right before we hit big 100. So stay tuned for the ride, guys. It is WWE MyGM mode, WWE 2K23, Brand Supremacy, Team Ethan, Team Dad. Thanks for watching.
Bye.